Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Glammed Rebel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. The Bold and the Beautiful Weekly Update, September 15th to 19th, 2025. Remy's decision, Luna cornered, and Thomas vs. Ridge. Introduction, a soap opera tornado arrives. For a show that thrives on betrayal, resurrections, and emotional whiplash, The Bold and the Beautiful is hitting peak chaos the week of September 15th to 19th, 2025. Viewers will see a strange twist involving Remy Price, who's confronted by Luna Nozawa, back from the dead. Naturally, the shocking moment when Luna is literally choked by her grandmother, Lee Finnegan, and Thomas Forrester's fury when Ridge marries Brooke without hesitation. These storylines collide into a week filled with confrontations, moral dilemmas, and family warfare. This article will break down the week in narrative detail, episode by episode, while analyzing character motivations and the broader thematic weight of the show's madness. The result is a comprehensive 800+ word deep dive into one of the most explosive weeks in B&B's recent history. Monday, September 15th, Remy confronted by ghosts and realities. The week kicks off with Remy Price, who is dealing with more than most young men should. Alone in his apartment, he's stunned when Luna appears before him. He thought she was dead, and his mind flashed back to his own history of instability. He wonders if he's hallucinating again, if his sanity is slipping through his fingers. Luna doesn't waste time. She pleads for Remy's help, insisting that she needs somewhere to hide. But Remy hesitates. After everything he's been through, and especially after the incident at the shooting range, he knows associating with Luna is a recipe for disaster. Her presence makes him question reality, but it also gives him a choice: enable her further or take a stand. Remy's refusal is crucial. For once, he's not sliding down the path of bad decisions. Instead, he rejects Luna's request, hinting that perhaps Remy could get the redemption arc he's long needed. His decision sends Luna spiraling back into danger, setting the stage for her explosive confrontations later in the week. Meanwhile, Spencer struggles with whether to come forward about Luna. The weight of truth presses on him, and it's only a matter of time before his parents learn the full scope of Luna's actions. Tuesday, September 16th, Luna's deception crumbles. Tuesday brings Luna's reckoning closer. Will finally opens up to his parents, Bill and Katie, confessing that Luna is alive and that she was the masked woman who came into his room after the party. The revelation stuns his parents. Bill feels immediate rage, while Katie is horrified for her son's well-being. The protective instincts of both parents ignite a storm. Back at Lee Finnegan's apartment, chaos brews. Lee comes home expecting quiet but instead walks into a battlefield. Bill, Katie, and Will corner Luna. The truth is out, and Katie wastes no time accusing Luna directly. She assaulted her son. Luna, perhaps delusional or in denial, reacts with shock. Her feigned innocence only angers the Spencers further. For Lee, the betrayal cuts especially deep. She's risked her professional and personal reputation for Luna, hoping to keep her safe and give her chances. To discover that Luna was using her generosity as a cover for more crimes sends Lee into a tailspin of anger and shame. Wednesday, September 17th, Lee Finnegan's chokehold. Wednesday marks one of the most shocking moments of the week. Lee's confusion transforms into fury when she realizes Luna used her for cover while committing atrocities. She lunges at Luna in a fit of rage, grabbing her granddaughter by the neck and pinning her against the wall. "You're evil," she screams, her fury exploding in both physical and verbal form. The chokehold scene is as symbolic as it is dramatic. It shows Lee reaching her breaking point as a matriarch. For years, she has tried to manage her family's scandals with control and dignity. Now, with Luna's actions bringing shame and destruction, Lee abandons restraint. Bill and Katie watch in stunned silence, their anger tempered by the sheer violence of the moment. Even Will, the victim, is horrified by the scene, torn between vindication and shock. Luna, cornered literally and figuratively, continues to deny everything, but her facade is slipping fast. Meanwhile, Thomas grows increasingly restless. News spreads about Ridge and Brooke's sudden remarriage, and Thomas feels the sting of betrayal on his mother Taylor's behalf. His fury simmers as he prepares for a confrontation with both Ridge and Brooke. Thursday, September 18th, Thomas vs. Ridge. Thursday shifts focus to the Forresters. At Forrester Creations, Thomas erupts at Brooke. He blames her for once again tearing apart his family and causing his mother pain. Brooke doesn't deny it. Instead, she drops a bombshell: she and Ridge are already married. Thomas is floored. He storms out, only to run headlong into Ridge. The confrontation escalates quickly. Thomas demands Ridge tell him Brooke is lying, but Ridge cannot. "It's true," Ridge admits. "Brooke and I are married." The words shatter Thomas. His rage spirals as he accuses Ridge of betraying Taylor yet again. He insists that Ridge's inability to stay loyal is destroying the family. Ridge pleads for understanding, but Thomas refuses. "You've chosen Brooke over this family again," he seethes. "Don't expect me to forgive you." Elsewhere, Katie and Bill confront the practical realities of Luna's actions. They debate legal consequences, wondering if pressing charges will bring healing or further chaos. Will's trauma continues to be their primary concern, with Bill particularly concentrating on seeking retribution. Friday, September 19th, Fallout and Fragile Futures. Friday closes the week with everyone reeling. Luna remains cornered at Lee's apartment. Her attempts at denial fail, and her family begins to treat her as an enemy rather than kin. Lee, humiliated and heartbroken, makes it clear she may never forgive Luna. The chokehold may have ended, but the emotional severing of ties continues. Bill and Katie comfort Will, promising that he is not alone. Bill vows to protect his son at all costs, hinting at vengeance that could extend beyond legal channels. Katie, ever the voice of reason, focuses on Will's healing but shares Bill's outrage. At Forrester Creations, Taylor spirals into heartbreak. She tries to hold her head high but is devastated by Ridge's choices. Eric offers quiet support, but even his calm wisdom cannot soothe her pain. Taylor feels more isolated than ever, the only one recognizing the toxic cycle Ridge perpetuates. Thomas, meanwhile, grows darker. His confrontation with Ridge pushes him toward dangerous territory. Viewers wonder if he will lash out violently or channel his fury into another destructive scheme. Ridge, oblivious to the depth of his son's pain, clings to his marriage with Brooke, blind to the damage left in his wake. The week ends without resolution, only fractured families, lingering fury, and uncertain futures. Character spotlights. Remy Price, Christian Weissman. His refusal to help Luna marks a turning point. For once, Remy chooses responsibility over chaos, signaling potential redemption. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Her manipulations collapse. Caught by Will, Bill, Katie, and Lee, Luna faces complete exposure. Her denial seems delusional, hinting at deeper instability. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. The matriarch who finally breaks. Her chokehold on Luna is shocking, but it reflects years of pent-up frustration with her family's scandals. Bill Spencer, Don Diamont. Fierce and protective. His rage toward Luna underscores his devotion to Will. Bill is determined to make Luna pay. Katie Logan, Heather Tom. The protective mother. Her confrontation with Luna is emotional and raw, giving Katie some of her strongest scenes in years. Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. The victim at the story's center. His honesty exposes Luna, but his trauma lingers. Will's courage is one of the week's few bright spots. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. The emotional volcano. His fury at Brooke and Ridge highlights the generational pain of his family. His path forward looks dangerous. Ridge Forrester, Torsten K. The flip-flopper. His marriage to Brooke reignites family fractures, and his inability to stay loyal defines his legacy. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly. Lang steadfast in her choices, yet oblivious to the destruction around her. Her marriage to Ridge may be a personal victory, but it comes at a high cost. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. The heartbroken mother. The realization that she's the only one who sees the toxicity of Ridge and Brooke's cycle deepens Taylor's pain. Themes of the week. 1. Redemption versus relapse. Remy's choice not to help Luna shows growth, but Thomas's spiral suggests another Forrester collapse. 2. Family betrayal. From Ridge's marriage to Brooke to Luna's manipulation of Will, families are fractured by betrayal. 3. Maternal fury. Lee and Katie's protective instincts drive some of the week's most powerful scenes. 4. The cost of denial. Luna's refusal to take responsibility deepens her isolation. 5. Cycles of pain. Ridge's choices repeat old patterns, trapping Taylor and Thomas in familiar heartbreak. Conclusion: a week that redefines relationships. The week of September 15 to 19, 2025, is one of explosive revelations and emotional devastation. Remy takes a step toward redemption by rejecting Luna, but Luna herself faces the wrath of nearly everyone around her. Lee's chokehold scene will go down as one of the most shocking moments of the year, underscoring the destructive force of betrayal within a family. Meanwhile, Thomas's fury at Ridge and Brooke reopens old wounds, setting the stage for future confrontations. Taylor's heartbreak lingers, and Ridge remains blind to the damage he has caused. By the end of the week, families find themselves shattered, loyalties face challenges, and futures remain uncertain. Put another way, it's the quintessential bold and the beautiful narrative, clumsy, dramatic, and difficult to ignore. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.